In a typical organisation, most departments will have a dashboard of some sort. However, you don't often see them in technical publications departments. Dashboards give senior leaders a clear view of what teams are working towards and how close they are to hitting their objectives. But technical documentation provides a challenge in doing that. It's relatively easy to measure activity, productivity, but it's a lot harder to measure the value, the outputs that are created. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't create a dashboard. So to help you, here are some dashboard ideas, some that we've created for our Managing Documentation with AI course. And if you're interested in that, we'll provide a link in the show notes. This is an example of a performance dashboard. It tracks the metrics that actually matter to the business. It tracks things like how many support tickets have been deflected, what are the most popular pages from the knowledge base and that are served and viewed by users, and also information like the quality of the documentation. How accurate is the information? How easy is it for people to find information? When they search, do they find the information that they need? How quickly does the answer come up? Are they reporting any errors? Or are your support department reporting any errors on the pages? And with usability and user testing, how many people are completing the task that's described in the documentation? So a documentation performance dashboard can measure things like that. You can also create a content lifecycle manager. This documents or records content freshness, ownership, and governance compliance. It does this by flagging stale content, inactive owners, and overdue reviews. An alternative is you could create a document impact dashboard. This type of dashboard prioritizes which documents need attention, the ones that need updating first, based on the impact to end users. It provides data-driven decision-making instead of gut feel. It generates 4 documents and impact scores based on views, feedback, tickets, and age. And you can connect it to various different data sources. This one is a combined document quality and project management dashboard. You have the most popular pages, and you also have feedback, sentiment based on thumbs up or thumbs down feedback on certain topics. You also can get data on how many tickets have been closed within the documentation based on labels, and you can also get information on the backlog, the documentation backlog tickets that have been closed. You can connect it again to different data sources such as Google Analytics, and you can get it to generate a report that provides a summary of your document performance, and that report is generated using AI. And if you want a dashboard that focuses on the value of what the documentation team is providing, you can create a return on investment dashboard or calculator that summarizes how much money is being saved by having technical documentation. You can have different figures, such as how much is the cost per support ticket and how many support tickets are deflected, because people are reading the documentation rather than raising a ticket. And again, you can connect this to different data sources, in this case to HappyFox, to get that information. You can include the cost of writing the documentation, the salary of the technical writers, how many writers that you've got to get that cost against the benefit. You can also record how much productivity is gained from developers having content they can call upon, and also the savings to onboarding new staff. And with that, you can calculate the costs and the benefits and determine the net annual gain, what the annual savings are by having a technical publications department. So those are just a few ideas of the type of dashboards that you can create. If you'd like to know more, you can contact us at Cherryleaf. Our website is cherryleaf.com, and we'd be happy to discuss this with you in more detail. Thanks for watching.